There is something different about Taurus, something ancient, something sacred, something undeniably divine. It's a quiet hum in the cosmos, a gravitational pull that you feel more than you see. When you meet them, you might mistake it for simple stubbornness or a placid nature. But if you are truly paying attention, you feel it, a depth, a solidity, an old soul stillness that seems out of place in our fast-moving, chaotic world. Could it be that Taurus wasn't just born under a star, but was chosen by the Creator? For years, as I've charted the celestial pathways and translated their whispers, one constellation has always held the unique gravitational pull for me. A light that shines not with the fire of ambition or the flash of genius, but with the quiet, persistent hum of ancient purpose. It's a question I've held close, a pattern I've traced time and again. I'm Anya Sage, and today we explore the sacred truth I've come to understand. We will journey through 21 specific, divine imprints left on the soul of the bull. But pay close attention, because one reason in particular, reason number 2, carries a spiritual weight that resonates far beyond logic. It is the key to their entire divine design. Stay with us. Now, I know what many of you might be thinking. Taurus, stubborn, fixed, unmoving. It's the first word that comes to mind for so many. They are an immovable object, the one who digs their heels in. And in a world that praises flexibility and change, this trait is often framed as a flaw, a limitation. But what if that legendary persistence isn't a flaw at all? What if that unyielding nature is, in fact, a divine tool, a sign of their sacred purpose? And what is the real reason they are so fiercely, sometimes shockingly, protective of what they love? The answers are not found in pop astrology columns. They are woven into the very fabric of their divine design. A blueprint we are about to unroll. Before we can understand the heart of the bull, we must first understand the ground on which it stands. The foundation of the Taurian soul is built upon 3 immense, unshakable pillars. These are not personality quirks, they are cosmic assignments. These are the pillars of divine stability. The first pillar is unbreakable loyalty. For a Taurus, loyalty isn't a choice they make day by day. It is a state of being. It is the bedrock of their soul. When a Taurus gives you their commitment as a friend, a partner, a parent, they are handing you a piece of their spirit that is forged in celestial fire. It does not bend, it does not rust, it is for life. This is why betrayal cuts them so deeply, so profoundly. To them, a broken promise isn't just a disappointment, it is a sacrilege. It's a violation of a sacred pact. Their dislike for false promises is absolute, because their word is their bond, an extension of their very essence. They don't make promises lightly, because they understand the cosmic weight of their words. They are the friend who, a decade later, will remember a quiet promise you both forgot and honor it. They are the partner who sees your darkest flaws and doesn't just stay, but builds a home right there beside them. This loyalty is not passive. It is an active, breathing force. It's the reason they will defend you in rooms you aren't in and fight for you when you can no longer fight for yourself. To understand this pillar, imagine you are lost at sea. The waves of life are crashing over you. The sky is dark and every direction looks the same. Then you see it, a single unwavering light on the horizon, the North Star. It doesn't move, it simply is. That is the loyalty of a Taurus. They are the fixed point in your turning world, the constant you can navigate by. Their presence in your life is a promise from the universe itself. You are not alone. You will not be abandoned. The second pillar is unyielding persistence. Once a Taurus sets a goal, a tectonic shift occurs within their soul. The world around them might be a whirlwind of distractions, opinions, and obstacles, but their focus becomes a laser beam of supernatural intensity. This isn't just about being hardworking. It's about a sacred dedication to responsibility. Whether it's in their career, building a secure home, or raising a family, they see it through with a tenacity that can be bewildering to other signs. They understand that great things, great loves, great careers, great lives are not built in a day. They are built brick by brick, moment by moment with tireless effort. Where others give up, a Taurus is just getting their second wind. This is the trait that is so often misunderstood as stubbornness. But think of an ancient, unmovable mountain. Does the wind call the mountain stubborn for not yielding? Does the rain call it difficult for not eroding? No. The mountain's purpose is to stand. It is to endure. And so it is with Taurus. Their persistence is not about ego or being right. It is the physical manifestation of their divine assignment to build things that last. They are the entrepreneurs who will work for a decade in obscurity to build a company of true value. They are the parents who will patiently teach their child the same lesson 100 times, knowing that the foundation is what matters most. They are the artists who will spend a lifetime mastering their craft. They do not seek the shortcut because they know that the journey itself is what forges the destination. The third pillar is unwavering reliability. In a world that often feels flimsy and chaotic, Taurus is the cosmic anchor. As a fixed earth sign, their very nature is to ground, to stabilize, to provide a safe harbor. You can count on them. It is that simple and that profound. They will show up. When they say they will be there at 8, they will be there at 7:55. When they agree to a project, it will be completed, not just on time, but to a standard of quality that is deeply personal to them. They are the living embodiment of the phrase, "My word is my bond." This reliability is the exhale you don't even realize you've been holding. It's the quiet confidence you have in that one person in your life you know, without a shadow of a doubt, you can depend on. No matter what, think of the great cathedrals of old. They were built over centuries by hands that knew their work would outlive them. Each stone was laid with intention, precision, and a sense of permanence. A Taurus builds their life and their relationships in the same way. They are the stone foundation. They are the person you call in a crisis, not because they have all the answers, but because you know their presence alone will stop the world from spinning out of control. Their stability is a gift they offer freely, but it is one of the most precious gifts in the universe. But this unshakable exterior, these pillars of divine stability, they are the fortress wall. And like any great fortress, they were built to protect something precious, something surprisingly tender and infinitely complex. What truly goes on in the heart of the bull when no one is watching? What is the treasure that this fortress of stability is designed to guard? Before we reveal the divine paradox at the very heart of Taurus, I'm curious. If you're a Taurus, which of these pillars, the unbreakable loyalty, the unyielding persistence, or the unwavering reliability resonates most with you. And if you love a Taurus, what have you observed? How have you felt the presence of this ancient mountain in your own life? Share your stories in the comments below. I truly love reading them and seeing how this cosmic energy manifests in your world. All right, are you ready? Because this is where things get interesting. This is where we step past the fortress walls and into the sacred inner chamber. This is the climax of our story, the divine paradox of Taurus, the guardian and the lover. Let's begin with the word that makes so many people nervous, the trait that is so often wielded as a criticism. Reason number 2, possessiveness and dominance. On the surface, in our modern language, these words are laced with negativity. They speak of control, of ego, of a lack of trust. But I am telling you now, the dictionary is wrong. In the cosmic language, in the divine blueprint of Taurus, these words translate to something else entirely. They translate to sacred guardianship. A Taurus's infamous possessiveness is not about owning you. It is a divine, primal instinct to protect you. God chose them to be guardians, to safeguard the people, the places, and the principles they hold dear. Imagine a fierce storm is gathering on the horizon. Some people run for cover. A Taurus becomes the shelter. Their dominance is not the desire to command your will. It's the instinct to take command of a chaotic situation to ensure the safety of their flock. It's the difference between someone who wants to cage a bird and someone who builds a vast, beautiful sanctuary around it to protect it from predators and storms. When a Taurus feels this protective instinct rise, it is the voice of their divine purpose speaking through them. They are drawing a sacred circle around what they love and daring the chaos of the world to enter. It is a powerful, formidable energy, and it can be intimidating if you don't understand its source. But its source is not ego. Its source is love. A fierce, powerful, unyielding love that says, as long as I am here, you are safe. And here is the heart of the paradox. Here is where the divine artistry becomes breathtaking. This fierce, protective, guardian energy is paradoxically and beautifully paired with its polar opposite, an unmatched sensuality and passion. This is reason number 3. How can a sign so dominant also be the most sensual? How can the soul of a warrior also be the soul of a poet? This is the divine paradox of Taurus. Their love is not an abstract concept. It is an experience of the 5 senses. They were given the gift of the earth, and so they experience the world and love through the earth. They love through touch, the feeling of your hand in theirs, the slow, deliberate caress, the deep, grounding hug that seems to pull all your scattered pieces back together. They love through taste, the carefully prepared meal, the shared bottle of wine, the decadent dessert. For a Taurus, sharing food is a form of communion. They love through scent, the smell of your skin, the fragrance of the flowers they bought you, the scent of home. They love through sight. They will watch you with a quiet intensity, memorizing the shape of your face, the way you smile when you think no one is looking. And they love through sound, the sound of your laughter, the rhythm of your breathing as you sleep, the comfortable silence shared between you. This sensuality is their way of making love tangible. It is how their powerful protective spirit becomes gentle and intimate. The same hands that could build a fortress are the ones that will trace the lines of your face with unimaginable tenderness. The same energy that could face down any threat is the energy that creates a space of such profound comfort and pleasure that the outside world simply melts away. This is not casual passion. It is a deep, transformative intimacy, a sacred act of worship for the person they love. And what lies beneath it all? What is the final, secret layer of this divine paradox? It is their hidden vulnerability. Beneath the mountain of strength, beneath the guardian's shield and the lover's touch, lies a heart of profound emotional depth and sensitivity. This is reason number 8. They need a partner with strong, grounding energy, not because they are weak, but because their own emotional well is so deep, they need an anchor to hold on to. Their famous intuition, their almost supernatural ability to sniff out lies and deception, is a divine shield given to them to protect this sensitive core. They can forgive, but they never, ever forget the feeling of being betrayed, because it is a wound to the most sacred part of them. They are cautious with their trust. They do not give their heart away easily. You must prove you are a safe harbor. You must demonstrate that your energy is true and your intentions are pure. This is not a game. It is a profound and necessary act of self-preservation. Because when a Taurus finally opens their heart to you, they are giving you the keys to that fortress. They are letting you into the inner sanctum where their softest, most vulnerable self resides. And to be allowed into that space is one of the greatest honors the universe can bestow. So you see the paradox, the guardian, the lover, and the vulnerable heart. The strength to protect everything, the sensuality to enjoy everything, and the vulnerability to feel everything. This is the divine masterpiece of Taurus, and perhaps nothing captures this paradox, this blend of fierce protection and profound tenderness, more than the simplest, most human of acts. If you truly want to understand the soul of a Taurus, pay attention to their kiss. It is not a trivial thing. It is a divine gift. It is a story told without words. A Taurus's kiss is rarely rushed. It is slow, deliberate, and deeply emotional. It is a moment of complete presence. It is a sacred offering of their love and their energy. When a Taurus kisses you, they are tasting your soul. They are grounding you. They are communicating all the things their practical nature sometimes struggles to say out loud. It is a quiet declaration of their profound affection and sensuality. More than that, a Taurus's kiss is a physical promise of their unwavering loyalty. It is a gesture that says, "I am here, I am committed, I will not leave." In a world of fleeting gestures and empty words, their kiss is a tangible anchor. It's a moment of pure connection where their protective guardian nature and their tender lover's soul merge. It is a sacred promise, sealed not with ink, but with intimacy, in that one simple act. You can feel the entirety of their divine purpose, to love, to protect, and to build something real in this world. We have journeyed through the foundation of their soul, the pillars of stability. We have stood in awe of their divine paradox, the guardian who is also the lover. We have felt the sacred promise of their kiss, and it all leads to this, the final truth, the ultimate purpose for which they were chosen. in a world of fleeting romance, of instant gratification and disposable connections. What is the most radical? It is tenacity. It is the wisdom to build love that is deep, grounded, and meant to last forever. This is the ultimate gift given to Taurus. The patience in love to wait for the right person, and to wait for a relationship to blossom in its own time. The tenacity and love to weather the storms, to do the work, to never give up on what is real. They were not chosen for the sprint. They were chosen for the marathon. They were chosen to embody the profound wisdom that true love is not found but built. It is cultivated day by day through loyalty, through protection, through sensual connection, and through unwavering presence. They are the romantics at heart who believe in forever. They are the ones who understand that love's greatest expression is not a fiery explosion, but a steady, warming flame that can light a lifetime. This is the divine plan for Taurus: to be the anchors in the storm, the guardians of the heart, the builders of a love that endures, to be a living reminder that the most beautiful things in this world are the things that last. If this deep dive into the soul of Taurus resonated with you, show your appreciation by liking this video and subscribe so you don't miss our next journey into the stars. And a final thought: content that speaks truth can be a fragile thing. I encourage you to save this video as a personal reminder of this wisdom.